Hello, guys. Good morning, good evening, or good night, whatever time that you're watching this. This lovely pic is of my dear wife. She requested me to design a tattoo for her, and as a adoring husband, I obliged. Months later, but I obliged. This is just one of the many pictures in my backlog that I am working on because as I am trying to get back in the swing of things, I have a lot of unfinished work that I need to do. But trust me, this video is not about that. What this video is about is, well, a topic that's been on my mind for a minute. And yeah, I wouldn't say life's been hitting me hard. It's been swinging a little bit at me. But just the growing up aspect, you know. Because you see, young senpai didn't always want it to be a artist. No. I want to be a game designer. Back when I was like a teenager, and my biggest influence in why I wanted to be a game designer was this channel called G4 on cable, right? And yeah, as it shows my age of, you know, that's actually it came back, I think, but that's near here or there. But it was just a TV channel dedicated to games, and when I caught wind of this, I was completely hooked. Like day in, day out, I was watching G4 when I got home from school. That and Comedy Central, but like I said, G4 mostly. And decided I want to be a game designer. I loved games. I still do. I just not as much. It was just back then. I prided myself in, you know, getting into video games. You know, mastering video games very quickly and finishing video games very quickly because I just got it. You know. So I figured, why not make them, right? I had ideas. Everybody has ideas. So in high school, I definitely did the grunt work of learning how to code, fiddling with Blender, and just doing anything and everything that the game industry would value, right? And when I graduated high school, and went to college, I got this really rude awakening of general studies. I do not like general studies at all. This felt like pointless learning, and I came to college for one thing only, to learn how to make video games. And I only had one class in regard to that was computer science. And it just didn't gel with me. I got bored, disinterested, and I was already on my way to getting dropped out. Up until this one moment, which I hold near and dear, was kind of the last couple months in college, and one of my friends were working on a kind of a senior project of making their own video game, right? And I was invited because I was still sketching on my off time, of course, but still sketching. And well, I always sketch, but like, you know, they said, hey, we need an extra game artist, so they hired me on. And I just remember the days of just waking up, drinking Monster, Mountain Dew, eating pizza, sleeping on the floor, getting back up and going back to drawing, and had a revelation saying, I can die doing this. I can do this the rest of my life. I loved the whole art part of it. Just, getting up, drawing, going back to sleep and getting my job. Because I can do this for a job, of course. And after I dropped out, did a couple, fumbled around a couple years, still doing art nonetheless. But I enlisted into the military and kept doing art because I was so set on it. But it hasn't been a linear journey. Of course, life happens. When you deal with things like rent, bills, getting another job out of the military, it kind of takes up your time. But I can't really disparage on not being 100% on the art because life happens, and I do get a little depressed sometimes when I can't really give my all on my art every single day that I'm alive. But I do my best when I can pick up the pen and paper, and I think that's all that matters, because art's like an old friend. It's gonna love you any time of the day if you give it time. And yeah, I appreciate my journey so far. Sometimes you can't just be 100% on one thing, because that's not what life is. It's not a linear journey. It's ups and downs, and it's got to take it in stride, right? But as this video's come to a close, I just want to tell you guys to leave you with something like, don't be disparaged on, or don't be too depressed on like you can't just give it your all every single day because that's what you want to do. Sometimes you just gotta step back and live life. That's what growing up's about, right? Anyway, I bet you guys are due. Peace.